The Saints lost to the Vikings in their preseason opener Friday night, but that isn't the only takeaway from the game. We actually learned a little more about the makeup of this 90-man roster. So here are my 4 takeaways from Friday night. And we'll start with number 1, Teddy Bridgewater. He made the most out of his start at quarterback. Bridgewater is the highest paid backup QB in the NFL, but it appears he can be a solid insurance plan for Drew Brees. Bridgewater was effective running the offense. He's now getting a full offseason working in the Saints system. Sean Payton said Friday night he looked comfortable commanding the offense. Bridgewater showed that when he ran the 2-minute drill towards the end of the first half with ease. My second takeaway, Latavius Murray. Now, he only had 8 offensive snaps Friday night, the fewest out of the 5 total running backs who saw action. But Murray did plenty in his limited time on the field. Now, Murray's always shown the ability to run behind his pads, but he can also be a threat in the pass game. He had 3 catches for 22 yards. And it's going to be very important that Murray show this versatility in an expanded role during the regular season, because he has to be the guy to both replace Mark Ingram and keep Alvin Kamara's pitch count down. Takeaway number 3, the defense took its lumps against the Vikings offense. The secondary got burned at times in the game. That's going to happen shuffling defensive backs in and out. The defensive line is what I want to keep my focus on. Minnesota averaged nearly 8 yards per carry last night against the Saints. They did get pressure on the quarterbacks at times, but didn't register a sack. Now, Cam Jordan didn't suit up, but in the regular season, he's going to face a ton of double teams. It's going to be up to second-year DN Marcus Davenport to take the next step. Trey Hendrickson also needs to make strides, and someone needs to step up in the interior of the line, with Sheldon Rankin sidelined for a significant amount of time. My final takeaway, the return game, particularly Deontay Harris. The rookie out of Division II Assumption College brought an element to the return game Friday night we haven't seen from the Saints in a couple of seasons. He flashed the speed and return ability. In case you didn't know, Harris is the NCAA All-Division leader in kickoff and punt return touchdowns. It should be a fun competition watching him, Marcus Sherrills, and former Rummel Raider Cyril Grayson Jr. return kicks and punts. We'll be right back.